Okay, the key stage 4 unit of chemical analysis. A technique used to separate mixtures due to the distribution of substances in the stationary and mobile phase. Okay, so that is then when you've got your beaker and you've then got your piece of paper that goes in it, right? You've got your liquid that goes across, okay? And what you've got is you've got the two phases. Stationary phase is the piece of paper or whatever the substance is moving up, and the mobile phase is then when it's moving. Chromatography. An instrumental method used to analyze metal ions in solutions, right? So if you've got a metal ion, what you can do, you can burn it, and that is called flame emission spectroscopy. A qualitative test used to identify metal ions, carried out by inserting a nichrome wire. So what you've got is you've got like a little container like that, and you've got a liquid in it, and what you can do is you can put a wire in it, okay, and then whatever color it burns tells you what element is in it. A mixture that has been designed as a useful product, baby formula, paint. They are made by mixing the components in carefully measured quantities to ensure the product has the required properties. Formulation, paracetamol is the same everywhere. A substance made up of two or more elements or compounds that are not bonded. Impure substance. Paper stained with litmus that can use to indicate the acidity or alkalinity of substance, used for tests for chlorine, litmus paper, and it kind of bleaches the blue or the red litmus paper. Where the molecules can move during chromatography, it's always a liquid or a gas. Okay, that's the mobile phase. The creation of a solid from a solution, that's when like a reaction goes cloudy, is a precipitate. In chemistry, a pure substance is a single element or compound not mixed with any other substance. Okay, so again, it's got it in there, which is a bit silly, pure substance. The ratio of the distance moved by a compound to the distance moved by the solvent. Okay, so there's your piece of paper. Okay, so what you've got is, that is the distance moved by the solvent. That dot there is the distance moved by the substance, and what you do is you do the distance by the substance, so let's say that's 6 centimeters, divide by the distance moved by the solvent, 8 centimeters, 6 divided by 8 gives you the RF value. This is where the molecules are stationary during the chromatography phase. Liquids, solid or a liquid, supported on a solid is the stationary phase. Okay, a few words there. Okay, now what you got to do is you need to test yourself. So pause the video as you're going through to make sure that you can write down your answers. Okay, on the next page, that piece of paper, exercise book, what you got in front of you, now do them again, please. Make sure they're getting in your head. Okay, well done. Don't forget to keep coming back to it. Coming back at regular intervals to make sure it sticks in your head.